I think that voting absolutely matters for sure.
The U.S. general election marks a time when citizens are asked to cast a ballot on all levels of government. Professor of American Government and Politics Josh Plensner says voting is a way for citizens to practice self-democracy.
So we tend to think about it as like the most important or consequential opportunity for citizens to govern themselves and hold public officials accountable for their actions.
The race for president got most of the attention this election year, but Plensner says local, state, and congressional campaigns are just as important.
Turning your attention to local candidates and campaigns and races can help shape in really real direct terms how you experience government, and that can be a vehicle for changing not only what government does but your outlook on government.
Plensner also says there is no set recipe for a good or correct way to vote.
You're going to have to learn as a voter how to manage or your own way through your own preferences and how those preferences can be expressed at these different offices or through these different levels of government.
This advice can be relevant to all voters, especially to those who may be casting a ballot during such an unprecedented time.
I struggled with registering to vote and figuring out how I wanted to vote.
After deciding to vote by mail, Rachel Godden isn't sure if that will be her preferred method next election.
So it was kind of a little bit of a process, and I don't know. I think if I was to do it again, I'd probably just vote in person.
Aside from the voting process, Godden stresses the importance of exercising the right to vote in general.
Regardless of who you vote for, make sure you're voting.
A call to action that many registered voters took seriously this election day. Dominick Donabella reporting.